when we come to yo, we not parent. Anyway we live, yo, we buy out that. Anywhere we live, we are real as the cat. Come to the place as a born dreadlocks. Everybody call now with the headphone. Pass microphone and a holy headphone. Pass microphone and a holy headphone. Everybody wants see I and I clone. When me come to yo, me move alone. And me come to yo, me just on the zone. When me come to life, when your phone roam. All out of zone, yo, me come back home. Everybody know how me talk in the tone. Everybody love how my voice out sound. When me pan the microphone, me running the sound. Everybody come on the downtown. Not for them a play, yo, not for them a clown. And we come to yo, we love to rebound. Like we a baller, pump on the sound. When we come to yo, the place get shown. Quantity, yo, reality. When we come to yo, I'm more reality, yeah. Reality, yeah, reality. When we come to yo, I'm more reality. Yo, I am a talking to you. Yo, I don't know I'm a sick like flu. Them never know I'm a sick like kung fu. Touching on your head and bust up your whole toe. I come through the with the flow. Desperado, let you know. E to the T to the T to the toe. Tic tac toe, that's how this style go. Running up the place and we busting up the show. Busting up the dance and we busting up the flow. So we coming through your stereo. Ease up now and peep how the style go. This is how we flow, yo, this is how we flow. Despret sweet like a mango. When we come through, yo, we make the style flow. Pick the tag so we put them all in a row. When we don't do that, they have to get slow. So to dance, the go. Easy big idea, you a big up the show. On the microphone, you a bust up the flow. You round the set and everything flow. That is how we go, yo, that is how we do. Big up Nelly Lick, yo, you and me young bro. When we come to yo, we know the thing set and everything flow. That is how we go. Come a dance all, yo, that is how we go. Everybody know how the thing have to go. When they dance done, yo, I must get some dough. Then I'm off to do the next show. Meet me at your stadium tomorrow. Busting the tip up to the busting it up. Despret, and I just the cream of the crop. When I come to yo, they dance off the shot. The band man, yo, them still a bus shot. The gun man, yo, them start non-stop. All of the girl, them a tick and the talk. All of the girl, them a sim on the shark. Despret one, yo, you know me a fish shark. I was shocked cause I'm straight off the top. When I come to yo, you know me a fi flop. Biggin' up a biggin' and I'm biggin' up my block. Biggin' up a biggin' up a biggin' up the stock. Biggin' up a biggin' up a biggin' up the stock. You sick TV, yo, we on the spot. Sick TV, yo, we sick on the spot.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Sick TV. It's Raggadon alongside Despret Dan inside the studio.
Yeah.
And of course, coming in at 5 minutes, we've got Rusty Camp coming in. And
Ijaman.
Menelik. Earlier we had a little interview a lot of you didn't see on YouTube, so you can always go back and look at that. But right about now, hey Facebookians, I don't know who's here on Facebook. I'm just gonna get a monitor set up so that I know, so if you guys make a comment, I can really log on to what you were saying. Hey, Gossip Black in Australia, big up on us live.
Well.
What
we say? Well.
Body Pack, big up yourself.
All you have to do is give me the ganja. You can run off your mouth and say wawa. But all you have to do is give me the good ganja. Not for them a talk, not for them a spread rumor. Oh no, just give me the good ganja.
What?
Hey, yeah, anyway me and the hour. Yo, just give me more the good ganja. Ganja be a blaze from the one and east. Down in the place where they call Montserrat. We used to run the ghetto, you're right round the top. Going at the place and people just a chat. I remember, not a would be a bubble of idle pot. Jimmy not up on the set and the place a rock. Keep who will be rolling up that. Big up Guzzy, original chat. And when we come to just the cream of the craft, we come in at the place and the dance get shot. shot. Yo, England, yo, what we run that. And when a New York, I born diplomat. And when we come to me and Ragga just a start. Hey yo, bigging up that. 40 years now we just have mad up this spot. And when we come to your real things. Big up all to the kings and the queens of queens. Cause you know love is all we mean. When we come with you we look so clean. You know what I mean? From the scene. So big up this real
Yo,
rock.
Michelle Jackson, big up yourself.
I big up this real rock. We say if you big up this real rock.
Yes, so as I said, Rasta Camp is gonna come into TV today. Yes, we got Despret one up in the studio.
Big up all my London family, yeah?
All the London family, big up on yourself as you hear the man say, see that we have a share. Maki the Grace Selassie. Bertie say Shaka's time.
Shaka's.
We've been speaking about reuniting Monsterations, promoting the carnivals, the festivals. We've been doing all that today. So, I mean, we've got a few words for you, some vocal heads of from different ideologies set. I think even the Dread Atlas Tyaseed is gonna put his little 2 cents in on how we promote Monstrat in the future.
Yeah, because we have to promote Monstrat, man.
Donovan Princess Piper, you know? Welcome to the show. Big up Despret, that's what Donovan said. Yeah, salute, Maki the Guya.
Big up family. Big up.
Yes, so we just here, not really waiting for the arrival. Despret, will you just talk to the people?
We just here doing it, you know, and you know, Ija Menelik is on his way, and we're gonna keep doing it. Homesick TV, London town right now, you know, all over the world, different time zone. Everybody large up, I'm a family, I'm a Rasta people, I Selassie, I bless. I'm a Monstrat people, like I say, we gotta keep the vibes up, we gotta go to Monstrat, Christmas, St. Patrick's, all around the year.
All year we gotta go to Montserrat.
We gotta like teach our kids, take our kids, let them know about Montserrat, let them know, you know, as much as we can afford to, you know, because it's important. We spend money on a lot of things that's less important, believe me. So, you know, just do what you can, but take the youth, then let them know Strat. Make a commitment, go to Strat often, go to Strat at least once a year, or at least once annual pilgrimage. If you want to make it around St. Patrick's, you can do that. If you want to make it around Christmas, or any time of year, but make a once annual pilgrimage at least. Go to Strat, take your kids. It's more conducive in December to take the kids, I think, so, you know. But we're there. We're going to talk about Montserrat. We're going to answer heal up some people, answer some questions, maybe come in on Facebook or talk to the people, you know, because that's what we do, man. We're here for the people. We are real ambassadors for Strat. We are real ambassadors for Strat, you know. We're representing that, you know, anywhere we go, Montserrat, you know. So big up all the people reaching in, all the people that's live and tuning in on the vibes on different, you know, Homesick TV, you know, YouTube, live, and we're there. You know, if you have any questions, shoot them out, man, because we here, you know. We want to see what it's going to take to get as much people as possible to commit to go to Montserrat for December or St. Patrick's. And when I say or, I mean and, if possible, and, but if not and or, but we want to see if we can get at least a few hundred people to commit today on Homesick TV, you know what I'm saying? We could do it, man. We're going to have a, what they call it, telethon, marathon. We could have one for Strat, you know what I'm saying? Yo, big up all the islands them that got damaged in the hurricanes, man, and, you know. Bless up to everyone, and we wish the items expedient recovery, you know?
Big up yourself too, you know?
Big up Rasta Dove all the time.
We thought you would be here in the studio representing today.
Yeah.
You know? Well, I saw you go. You know? Well, big up to all our sponsors, like Rasamari's Cashers, located in Stoke Newing on 37 Church Street.
Yeah, man.
As you see in the background there.
Big up.
Of course, today's a day we pay tribute.
Big up Kasha.
Big up to that guy there, and the CEO who took the picture, Mateo West, and his travels right now to New Zealand. the last 12 hours of his flight.
Big up Sick TV, man.
You don't
Sick
know.
TV large,
Uppercut
man.
Barbers responsible for me looking so shine and sheeming today.
Yeah, looking well island.
Yes, sir. So,
Yeah.
you know, we have a few rhythms and we're going to run rhythm also, you know, man.
Run with him.
Yeah, you don't know.
The man want
Local
me out of
with
retirement.
local. Vocal with vocal.
Inspirement, you don't know. Hey yo, second Raggadon, you're the teacher for this. A first time I hold the mic, you give me it. I ram up a dance in a this district. When I done a yard club, I go timid, I go. But when me hear the music, me run out so. And me see man, I bump the dance from the floor. So we grab the mic and let them hear a flow. All the people, them a say, oh, express sound good. And me know me have to reach every place Hollywood. So me pick up a style, hip up a beat street. And when we did a dance and the music sound sweet, I'm picking up a style up in a Sturge Park. And me win the second place in the art. And when we come to your state of the art, a boom shaka taka the rasta attack. And you we come to your we are about shot. I big up the one where they call Menelik. Cause he teach culture and the tanking for it. I big up the one where they call Culture Day. We run America in and up style. I run the streets, I run Hampton with Yinka Day. And so we know say we have no celebrity. I big up everyone in the passe. Cause we are represent for the militant youth. And when we come to you, we must start the truth. Bitchy the toto, they want call Jatty. Yo, it never leave me. So him and me brethren for eternity. And so we chat the style and enough style. Anywhere we go, yo, we're at the show. Big up everybody, yo, with the way I flow. Easy no bad, yo, we're easy no bad. When we come to you, we rap the session. Yo, microphone 1 and 2. Everybody know me reaching it out to you. Wherever you be, no styling. Big it up the thing on Sick TV. Yeah, I saw the thing go. The doctor, we put them all in a row. Boom. Shock attack. Despret one. Now the thing go. You're with him. I will engineer gone. We're not sticking on. You're with him. Yo, big up, big up. Big up my kid, Grace Selassie. Select my sister, you know. Yeah, live vibes. Likewise, you know. Yeah, man. All the people in my tuning on the vibes just go and large up, yeah? Monster for monster sessions, we say, right? Now fight against nobody. Yeah. So what we are gonna do? Yeah, what we are gonna do? So what we are gonna do? People, what we are gonna do? Monster people, picking it up, you know? Sick TV live, every time. A long time we're teaching in a dance. I have a long time we're teaching in a dance. Can me say a long time we're teaching in a dance. A long time we're teaching in a dance. We keep in a dance since 1979. I back a monster when the vibes did right. I barefoot disco and we keeping it slow. And when we come to you, the place of a blow. Yeah. Stay focused. Engineer them left me in the studio now, so me I run everything right now, so you know how the thing go. Sick TV, we stay broadcasting when we broadcasting, you know. Say a pirates, but a legal. Sick, yeah, sick like that. Reaching out to all my monster people all around, you know. London, Brixton, Birmingham, Leicester, large up. I said to you, this one dedicated to you. I said to you, this one dedicated to you.
Lava man, yo, watch here now, right? What we say, Monstrat?
Large up.
A Monstrat we say?
All the way.
Yo, I've got some Monstrat things written all over the place, you know.
Yeah.
I wonder if I could find any.
To you, and this one dedicated to you. Monstrat, I said to you, and this one dedicated to you.
Hey!
I
Could
said
I
to
talk
you,
about Timot? Where we start from? Start from Upper Hill, where said you come from. We come from Jubilee with monkey and back. Pinky scare with belly die. Pops the old man. Then there be Antilles was the radio station. From Gus White to Dubai to Richard Graham. Kinsale to Hill, gone back to Dagnum. While the JB, Wilsey White, him was the man. But you want good news, go down taxi stand. Or check Carol Martin up at Emerald News stand. Them say Kinsale have the most bad man. Pull up! Pull up! To you. And this one dedicated to you.
Monsat, to you. And you are the engineer for true.
Alright.
You pull it up then. Cause we now beg no friend.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, we now beg no friend.
But we have lyrics.
We see a Monsat again.
Oh gosh.
Oh God.
Round the island we lay. Straight away me say, coulda talk about St. Patrick's a wonderful bay. Ransby to Tar River to Bottomless Gut. Straight away me say, me come from Plymouth. Coulda talk about Plymouth where we come start from. Me come from the hill where said you come from. Me come from Jubilee with monkey and bam. Pinky scare with belly died. Pops the old man. CJB Antilles was the radio station. From Gus White to Dubai to Richard Graham. Kinsale up to Hill, gone back to Dagnum. While CJB, Wilsey White, him was the man. But you want good news, go down taxi stand. Or check Carol Martin up at Emerald News stand. Them say Kinsale have the most bad man. Them say the police like the liver person. You want prostitute, check out Lindy. That time lapse a make all the money. It have live wires along with Reggie. Then little after that we have Ditty and the biggest weed dealer known as Big D. Biggest beggar man said that was Labadee. But enough other people used to boom enough money. Say down a labs corner, guess where me see? Basketball George, the one named Eddie, the one Austin Buck, and one named Jimmy. Raggadon me pan, they might be talking endlessly. You want have 747 disco, and then lock up it, the dep and they go. Right next to Evergreen and Antilles and so, and Evergreen tree, where them sell all the chips. You know Evergreen did all do it. See, everybody used to come round and sit. And when you come round, you would have hear no bullshit. Them call it ragged, them call it flip. This style where them talking this. You have to run away if you don't like it. Monstrat was highway, Monstrat used to quiz. That time John Bassey did a move the public. That time John Bassey make Monstrat shine rich. But Ruby, hey, no politics, no politics. Watch you now.
This one dedicated
to you.
I said to you. This one dedicated to you. Roses are red and the violets are blue. Monsat, you know I will always love you.
To you. This one dedicated to you. To you. This one dedicated to you. Oh, wait, hey. To you. And this one dedicated to you. To you.
And this one dedicated to you. Monsat people.
To you. And this one dedicated to you. How we sounding out there? Tell me, because no one it sound too jumpy. If it sound too jumpy, make sure you tell me, please.
Large up. Yeah, man, give thanks. Yeah. Now look.
Remember the wall them used to call SL, where Eddie and George them a play domino.
Monsat history. So yeah, Monsat
history.
You know, gotta take it back to where it's at, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, Bertie, big up on yourself. Plenty big up, man.
Me gonna send you a wave to the camera, and me gonna send you a wave to the camera, yo. Take it and run with it.
You don't know. Mad.
Yeah.
Leon, this is not the time to call.
So
unless you're outside. You're disturbing our broadcast when you call like that, brother. I'm sorry, you can't do that. You see?
Yeah, man. Large up the man, though, man.
Wow!
Yeah.
The final countdown. Hey.
Yeah.
All right then.
So it's all about Sick TV, 6666, broadcasting right now straight out of London, you know, right about now Monday, all around the world, reaching out to all Monstration, you know, reaching out to all Monstration. Yo, hit us up, man, hit us up, get at it. Let's get your feedback, how you feeling, how you liking the vibe, you know what I'm saying? Right now, just reach out. Let us know any questions. We talking about getting Monstrations on a commitment to be back in Monstrat in greater numbers for the well, we're gonna focus on the two major festivals right now, right? Because you can't have more things before you have some things. You have to have small things before you have big things. So let's focus on the festival, December, and St. Patrick's, right? So we want people to really, yo man, let's commit to it. Let's go down in large numbers and big up the thing, big up our homeland, spend some time in Montserrat, build the vibes, build the vibes, build the vibes, because it's all about that. It's all about getting more connection between Montserrat and the diaspora and vice versa, the diaspora and Montserrat. So, you know, let's really do that. Let's really like get our ones and twos together and commit to it, man. Take the youths, let the youths learn where we're from. You know, like we have to become more conscious of our of where we're from. Our Montserrat is there, and we have to let our generation them know, yeah, it's all about that, because you know everybody else does it. Like they connect their generation, people that's here 2 generations and 3 generations, and they're still connecting to that original thing. But you have to teach it. You have to let the kids get to love the place, bring them in, let them see the life, let them see the difference, let them understand it's a place that's there for them. It's another option they could choose. It's a place they should stay connected with either way, you know? So we just want some feedback on the people them out there in the airways, on the Sick TV airways, you know? Internet, everybody, YouTube, large. Yo, this dude is doing an off-camera interview right now. He's asking me questions from the next room.
Nene, big up yourself. I see you just tuned in. Bless up, bless up. I'm just saying to Despret, can you tell the Montserrat fans out there, and even the other fans all over the world who's watching, what he's planning for the St. Patrick's Festival in March next year, surrounding the 17th of March. And you know we have a big festival going back for very many years, which has grown relatively over the last few years, tribute to guys like Culture Dan and all of them coming in and putting on shows and stuff like that. So I want you to say what part you're going to play, because you were one of the biggest promoters for the last 5 years with the Christmas Festival, bringing in that tent, bringing in Hammer, the what do they call it? The
Hammer Reunion.
Hammer Reunion stuff. And I know because of your background in festival, you know, your mom, Julienne Roberts, who contributed so much to the festival over the years, costumes, troops, the street jams, and you know, you moved to America and you've decided, you know, you're gonna do an input now as one of them rats from STRAT.
Yeah.
As the people know you. And, you know, really and truly, these people really, I know they are interested in what's really happening, because I can say, as a person in the media, I find that the advertising is quite poor. And I express to Monstrations, come out and advertise a bit more, because it is necessary for people to know what is happening in Montserrat. And I find that they don't express themselves enough with the freedom of the media that we get, you know, the Facebooks and the other forums, that it is actually free to advertise what you want to advertise. So, I mean, you know you have a chance to actually tell them what you personally want to input for next year, 2018 March Festival.
Well, me personally, like, my promotion in St. Patrick's is just now starting up. So what I'm really doing is providing support for the committee and the people that's already doing their thing as far as providing the tent. But I'm looking to step it up. One of the things that we want to do, and I've been talking to a few people and trying to put a team together towards, is a national show, a national artist show for Montserrat. That is not, it's not an international show, but a national show. That means only artists from Montserrat or Montserrat ancestry performing. And that's a show I think we need to put together, because we have a lot of good artists that are both in Montserrat and also in the diaspora that are Montserratians or Montserratian heritage, and we need to have an outlet within these festivals to not just promote, because we've been, I mean, big respect to the other artists them, and we understand that the artists them already reached to a level, and that's who people want to see, and we don't want to take that from anybody, right? We don't want to take the shows of like the foreign acts, like, you know, last year they had Despret, big up Culture Dan for bringing Despret through, and that was a nice show. And you know, I've heard rumors, talkings that, you know, they're gonna try to get Berries for this St. Patrick's, and that was in the air. But
you mean Berries Hammond, the famous Berries Hammond?
yeah, when we say Berries, you don't know.
It could be Berries from St. Peter's, the captain.
No, there's certain, you know,
Berries Allen.
There's certain artists that you just don't need to say nothing more. When you say Berries, it's just Berries.
Right. Well,
yeah, otherwise you're just a fraud for trying to perpetrate something. But anyway, that was all.
So there's rumors that Berries may be there next year.
There's rumors, but like I said, I am not the committee.
It's only,
nor do I represent
it's only
the
in the pipeline.
Yeah, well, there was talks of it. Now, I'm not part of the committee, and I don't represent the committee for St. Patrick's. So as far as a private promoter, that's just some of the things that I want to do, is provide support for the promoters that's already, because here's the thing too, right? There's already promoters that's operating within St. Patrick's as it is, and it's really a week of celebration. It's a short thing, so I don't necessarily want to come in to try to come with another thing or something else to compete with.
Like change the theme.
Right, to compete with the promoters that's already operating in such a short time, to try to push in something else. So what I want to do more is that, you know, like, because of the logistics I have of the tent and some of the equipment and stuff that we do have on the ground, we could provide support to these promoters with the events. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I would like to approach the St. Patrick's thing, more on a level of providing support for promoters and promotions that's happening. The promotion that, like I did mention, is the promotion that I am interested in is like a national artist show, like a national Montserrat.
So you mean getting the Montserrat artist to do a show all in one? You mean like calypsonians?
Yeah, whatever art, man.
Reggae artists.
Man, if you sing gospel, man, you
Even
know what I mean?
Okay, all right.
If you sing gospel and you consider yourself an artist and you want to perform, you should be able to perform, because the criteria is to have Montserratian artists performing. Because what it is that, you know, we often, and it's one of those things. It's one of those catch-22 situation, right? Whereas, okay, we have artists, and a lot of the artists aren't really getting the exposure and the promotion they need. And so because of that, there's a lot of talented artists that are not really getting exposed, right? On the other hand, the people want to see the artists that are, you know, that are popular, right? So if you're having a show, people want to see like the person that has the hits, not the person that's trying to get their promotion off the ground. But we have to have some kind of level of understanding that we need to support the artists for the artists to go further, because it's not a coincidence that really we don't have any Montserratian artists that are really able to sustain doing music on a high level. And I think it's because you have to have a foundation before you have a building.
You know what I'm saying? So we.
So you think the artists lacking support, they need to go to the higher level in the music business?
Yeah, support is the foundation. We have to have, again, it comes back to having a nationalistic consciousness, right? It's having a nationalistic consciousness where we're going to...
Proud monstration.
Yes, we're going to say to ourselves, we're going to support this because it's monstration. And it starts from there, because once we start to do that and we start to say, well, you know, we got to get behind our thing, then other people will then get behind our thing too. It starts with that. But when we're not getting behind our thing, it's kind of unlikely that anybody else will. You know what I'm saying? So, like...
So the underlying effort of the people is what is going to attract other people, basically, you're saying. And if the individuals involved, even as small as just taking a plane over there on your own, or you're taking your whole family, or you're a performer, you need to upsell Montserrat as that place. So amongst your friends that you associate with, your workmates, your colleagues, in any way you can. So they themselves would gather some interest, because maybe they would fall in love with the music from the island, or maybe the food from the island, some form of culture on the island, you know, like these guys like Scriber and them who does that nature walk, which is a very positive thing for Montserrat, discovering
big up Scriber.
all these things on the island that even some of us on the island never knew existed. And it's a part of showing the culture, but as you say, we don't advertise enough. And I think Monstration should get with it. Understand that we are competing in the world to be that destination that someone goes and they say they're going down to an airline office, or they're going to go online and book a flight where the destination is Montserrat. And when they get there, they not only feel good about being there, but maybe extend that holiday or decide to book future holidays and even invite more people. Maybe purchase something on the island of great value. You know, we have so much to offer. Today I realized Culture Dan, he said something that someone put up something about Montserrat, and Culture Dan said, a place where it's really a nice place and other people notice, but the Monstrations don't know what to do with this place. So, you know, we have to start sharing ideas between one another, that people would start getting positive about what they think about the island and implement it. Because if there's uncertainty, then you don't expect someone to go in their pocket and start investing. But if for certain they know, like, wow, this is a positive, and we really are proud of this island, then we need to sell it like that and make people understand and decide to buy into it. And that's what we really here today speaking about. I don't know if you guys got anything to say. You can always
hit us up, man.
You can always comment and add your little 2 cents. At least let's try to get $1 easy together today. And that's only 50 of us putting in something. All right?
Yeah. No, but it's
can someone who knows Sean tell him that he's gonna miss his bus if he don't hurry up, come over, because he said he'll be in Umzik TV studios in a short bit, and we're still here waiting on him. Of course, I know you guys want to see him doing some of those tunes that he's been advertising, and tell you about what he's doing musically, you know, because of course he's deep into the music. So let's see what happens. All right?
Yeah, man.
Yo,
but that whole point you were touching on, you know, a while, you know, just before we segued, you know, because it's important, you know, the entertainment is great, man, but, you know, like I really would love to reason with the people, because there's a lot of things that need addressing on a Montserrat level, you know, like, Umzik TV, blaze it, you know, you know, but on a real level, because, you know, but seriously, you know, not for them not going to take it serious, because they're going to say weed, but, you know, in truth, we talking roots and reality. We talking truth, and we talking knowledge now. And we are right now raising pertinent questions that we need answers to. And as the once youth, because we're not even the youth anymore now, looking at another cycle turning over and some more youth coming forward and getting to getting grown, and
We become forebearers.
right. So now we have to really ask ourselves, well, look at the situation. It's like Montserrat has went through this upheaval over 20-something years ago now, and well, what's the direction? What's the what are we saying as Montserratians out here? What are we saying? What is our point of view? What is our beyond just saying, oh yeah, they messing up things down there, or the government just doing it? You know, what are we doing? What are we
To make the island livable.
Yeah, what is our contribution? Because I'm sure all of us on some level, when we left Montserrat, none of us ever really left on the meds, like with the thinking or the mindset that we're not coming back here. We're done with Montserrat.
You sure?
Well, maybe some of us did, but
Are you sure of that?
okay, maybe there was some that did, but I'm quite sure that most of us didn't. Most of us left with an intention that we were going to return on some level, whether to live or just to visit. So, you know, we didn't, when we left, we weren't really like saying, well, we're done with Montserrat and, you know, just, you know, give up our rights to Montserrat. I don't think any of us were leaving under that meditation. We were just leaving with the opportunity, seeing it as an opportunity to go forward and have, you know, different options to better oneself. I think was most of us. Well, that's true. A lot of people left on the last.
No, but hold on, because you see, this is hardball, eh? This is in windball cricket. You got to put your pads and your helmet on. Have a seat guard.
I will get bunks.
Guys like Despret. Well, Despret one. You left prior to the volcano, prior to the hurricane.
That is correct. Yes.
I don't know if I know a few guys said that they were kidnapped by their parents. I don't know if you want to say it like that.
No, it was no kidnapping. I was ready to try out. You know, like you say, once you get to a certain point in Montserrat, even then, the opportunities are not really that great. So, you know, it creates an environment where people have to consider going abroad and for better educational opportunities and stuff. You know, you needed to, you know, people need to.
Well, I don't like to look at Montserrat as a breeding ground of talent for foreign countries, but seemingly at the moment, it seems like that's all we have to offer.
To an extent, that's what it's become, if you want the real talk. But at the end of the day, we have to also create an environment in Montserrat where, you know, the people that have talent, that are Montserratian, also could, you know, because it's one thing to say. That's why my whole statement, my anthem is just come back to Montserrat on a visit level, because I'm not really here to say to anybody, oh, am I here to dissuade anybody who's ready to move to Montserrat either. But that's not what I'm saying to people right now. I'm not saying, well, get up your things and move to Montserrat, because there's a lot of logistics involved in that. You know what I'm saying? But we could probably, most of us are able to travel, and we could probably, you know, at least plan a trip to Montserrat. You know, plan a trip at some point throughout the year, you know?
Observe its potential, huh?
Yeah, to see what's available, and then even in that, we're making some sort of contribution to the economy, because even in that time of going home, you're supporting the economy, you're buying food, you're renting a car, or you're just going out and supporting the bar owners, the vendors on the ground, and so it helps the economy. And even that, because we have to understand from a Montserrat perspective, you know, there has to be something to sustain the economy. Like we can't just expect it to be all sustained by gifts from Britain and governmentally. You know, we have to kind of help to stimulate the thing and make the thing bubble. You know what I'm saying? And also to realize that is a part of the world that's ours. Like very few of us could lay claim to any part of the world right now, but a few of us could at least lay claim to Montserrat. You know what I'm saying? So basically, I think